The following program is intended for mature audiences.
Welcome.
You look like a white Jimmy Red.
Dude, I'm gonna rock this for Halloween, dude.
Yo, you totally should. This is fucking so sweet. People are gonna be like, where did you get that?
A homemade, bitch. You don't
That's
know?
so fucking dope, yo. You should wrap my hair up in some of these, yo.
For real, you could do
Yo,
it.
do you have crochet hooks?
Yeah.
You don't know how to do dreads?
I know how to do them somewhat. I know you gotta tease them backwards. Yeah.
No, like mine are already locked.
Yeah, I know.
You just gotta get the hair,
and just
wrap it up, and like pull it through with the smallest fucking hook that you have. That shit's so dope.
I love it, yeah.
The hook is like so little, it's
I
retarded.
know I have it. It's like socks or fucking.
Mumble rapper, right?
Hell yeah. If you want, pull that chair up. I'll scoot this one over. We can intro it. We can cut an intro for it later. Alright, so what do you wanna start with? We literally could talk about anything. Doesn't matter.
Well, I haven't talked to anyone about this yet today. It happened this morning.
Okay.
And it kind of just let it go because, well, I'll just tell the story.
Yeah.
So I go on a quick check, right?
This is already a good start.
I go on a quick check on my work break, and I go and get a hot coffee in a 20-ounce cup with a little bit of cream, no sugar.
Right.
And I pour it into a 40-ounce cup that I got from where the soda machine is.
Yeah.
So it's a fountain soda.
Right.
If you ring it up, it's like $1.65 or something. It's less than $2.
Right.
So with that being said, I put it together with ice, and I go up to the counter, and she looks at it, sees that it's iced coffee, but I made it. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's not their iced coffee.
So she charges you.
She charges me for iced coffee, which is like
what they make for like $5.
It's like $3 something.
Yeah.
It's like $3.80.
Yeah.
And I said to her, does it not matter that
I made this shit myself?
I made it myself with ice and hot coffee?
Yeah.
And she said no, because it's not the product that they're charging you for, it's the cup. So if you go and you grab a cup by where their iced coffee is,
they're charging
and you ring it up, it comes to $3.80, whatever. However much their shit is. I know it's over $3. It's over $3.50 for sure.
Yeah. That's
what it'll come up as. But if you grab one from by the sodas, it comes up as like under $2, $1.65 or something like that.
What the fuck?
So I looked behind me. There was like 3 people in line, so I kind of just let it go. But am I right or wrong? Like,
yeah, that's fucking dirtbag shit.
Even if you rung me up for a 20-ounce coffee and a cup of ice, I believe is like 50 cents or 89 cents. How much is a 20-ounce coffee? Like $1.12.
Easy, yeah.
That's like $2 at most, right there, maybe $2.10.
No,
and that's still cheaper than the $3.80 whatever it was that they charged me for iced coffee. And that stuff that they have over there is like they get it in a bag. It's pre-brewed. It's already got whatever sweeteners and sugar and chemicals they put in it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want that. That's gross. I don't want to pay extra to die faster.
It's brutal.
Well, I
want fresh brewed coffee.
Not only that, dude, but there's not a place in the fucking world where the cost of making that cup is gonna be $3 and change.
No.
Those are like 25 cents to make.
It's just because it's pre-made. Anything that's pre-made costs more. For instance, simple shit like feta cheese, right?
Right.
I was in the store and I saw they have like a container, like a 6-ounce container of feta cheese. It's like $5, $4.99. But you could get the block that's
cheap as fuck.
That's 8 ounces for $3.99.
That's so gay. So what do they charge you?
Just because you got to crumble it yourself. You know what I mean?
So you're
paying for the
extra money
container
for
and
convenience.
the convenience. Yeah, exactly.
Fucking dude,
Convenience
I'd rather
costs money, bro.
Yeah, but isn't it fresher to just grate it directly
Do it yourself.
off the
Yeah.
block?
Yeah, and if you buy that cheese in the store that's like already grated,
Dog shit.
it has like they put like a flour type deal in it. I believe it's some type of flour that they put in it. So it prevents caking.
Well, dude, all right. So since we're talking about this shit, I want to bring up diet because is it vegan? Right, that's the term. 'Cause I know there's vegetarian.
I am not a vegan.
So you're a vegetarian.
I don't eat meat.
Okay.
I eat wild caught fish.
Okay.
I don't eat meat because I don't hunt, and I don't believe in the way that they raise and factory farm it. Yeah, and because the meat isn't the same.
No,
it's not the same as if you catch or kill
real
wild.
shit yourself.
The nutrients are less in it by like
it's all A-rod
by like
up too.
by like 2/3. Yeah, it's not good for you. The meat has high cholesterol levels. It's really detrimental for your health, especially over time. Like it's a big cause of heart disease. Red meat.
Oh, dude, you used to eat red meat at one point.
Yeah, not a lot though. I ate a lot of chicken and a lot of turkey.
Do you still eat the chicken and turkey?
I don't
or not
eat
even?
No. I only eat something where like if it's wild.
Yeah.
Like,
so do you miss the having the options though? Because it seems like
no,
everywhere.
I have plenty of options.
It seems like everywhere everything is catered, dude. Like, you can't hit up a Burger King and be like, not that you would want to go there, but I'm just saying off the top of my head, like you can't hit a Burger King and be like, hey man, let me get a small tofu with a fucking rice, put it on the side or whatever it is that people eat.
Yeah, but they're kind of like turning that way. But I don't really eat tofu. I don't want to say stuff that I don't really know too much about.
I'm here so I won't get fined.
But I read some things about like soybean.
I've heard
soybean
bad.
extract and different like how it's processed is really good for you.
How the fuck do you get milk out of a nut, dude?
Well, it's not necessarily. They just call it milk. What it is like almond milk, for instance, is just crushed almonds that they filter water through.
Yummy!
What the fuck?
Yeah, so it like takes the flavor of the almonds, and then they put like gelling gum or gelling gum or something like that.
Ew.
to like make it thicker, so it represents like milk. Or imitates milk. My fault.
High fructose corn syrup.
Yeah, nah.
Nothing better than a bomb that sucks so bad he don't even realize I'm joking around.
I mean, I know I'm gonna get got, but I'm gonna get mine more than I get got though.
I don't think it's like that, but that's why I stopped drinking it, because like I don't know what that is and I don't need it in there. You know what I mean? Like for what? I'll just drink water.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But I still mess up. Like I want to get on like a whole like raw type diet, not like necessarily raw food, like not cooked, but not processed. Like no processed, no pre-packed.
Shit, like
But it's hard to do that around here. You know what I mean?
Would you go hunting?
Would I? Nah.
Yeah. So like
I'm just not that person, you know what I mean?
Right,
but
right.
I respect it, you know what I'm saying? It's part of the circle of life. I think it's part of what balances out everything that's in the area, you know what I mean? Because if there's not predators, you need something to take out the prey.
Which, you know what? While I got you sitting here, this would be a good question for you then, because I have an opinion on this, and I don't know where you're at with it, but all over social media, our governor is getting killed for a variety of reasons, but a big reason why people are all on his dick is this bear hunting situation. These fucking people are like, dude, you said you were gonna stop the bear hunt. Why haven't you stopped the bear hunt? Am I crazy?
Are you sure the bear hunt isn't stopped? I thought they stopped it.
They stopped it in certain areas, but they want it stopped as a whole. Like, never again can you shoot a bear.
We do not allow bear hunting in the park, sir.
Bear hunting?
Who's bear hunt?
Is it me? Am I crazy? Or like, if you don't shoot fucking bears, they're gonna be everywhere like stray cats. You can't. And these are killing machines, dude. Like, they're gonna be whacking us around like salmons.
And I mean, and we're lucky that they're not grizzly bears.
For real, dude.
Like, we're the home of the black bears out here in New Jersey. And I went camping not too long ago, and there's signs on like all the on like a lot of the trees, like in the campsites. No, it's just I didn't read the whole thing.
I'd like to say that reading totally sucks ass.
I just saw it said, you're in bear country, and I was like, you see that shit?
Yeah.
You better fucking listen up when you're sleeping at night.
So,
Fuck
dude,
that.
Do you ever get scared? That would petrify the shit out of me.
I just went to sleep.
What?
Like, I don't know. I guess if I heard something, I'd wake up. I don't know. I just went to sleep. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, no, it makes sense.
We just camping.
Why be scared about something that's technically not a threat right now? I understand that. Makes sense.
Yeah. I mean, I'm going out to Montana in January to go snowboarding. And the last time I was out west, or the first time I was out west was last year. I went to Oregon. And I don't really think we had to worry about it so much as where we were. But we're renting a camper this time. And
making sure that you're fucking locked into some place.
Well, see, out here when you go snowboarding, like in like New York or PA,
or like the Poconos,
you don't really got to worry about any predators, because if there are bears anywhere, they're hibernating.
It's probably all gentrified too, right?
But
like it's all resort shit out there.
Yeah, no, out west.
No, here,
like
PA
pretty much. I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of back country areas that I don't know about because I haven't really explored it like that. Like, I've only been riding for a couple years, but I want to travel, so that's why I'm just like out. I got a season pass that gets me into pretty much anywhere I want to go right now.
That's fucking sick.
It's super sweet, so I'm going to try and go as much and as to many places as I can in the next year.
Would you join the X Games to board, or you don't? Do you think that's like
I'm doing that? It's just a pleasure thing. I just love being up there and taking it all in and riding down the mountains. It's great. It's like a good exercise, and it's a good exercise for your body and your mind because it's so peaceful and like graceful at the same time. It's a beautiful thing.
All right, I gotta ask, like, do people that snowboard? This is gonna sound like a retarded question, but I'm curious how the interaction happens with people who do it. Like, I know you all gotta go and meet up at the top of this mountain. Not that it's planned, but everybody has to go up there to go and do the deal. Do you guys all say anything to each other, or are you just going all about your own directions?
When you get off the lift?
Yeah.
Oh, I guess, I mean, I ride with my one partner that I know, and we usually try and get on a lift together, like by ourselves.
Right.
But if it's busy and you get on with a bunch of people, everyone kind of just, like, like the people on the left are going to go left. If you're on the right, you're just going to kind of go right. You know what I mean?
Is it awkward if you get stuck on?
Not necessarily. I mean, it depends on the people you're on there with.
That's true.
A lot of people are pretty nice. You know what I mean? When I was out in Oregon, people were super nice. Everyone talked to you.
I hear there's fucking beautiful out there, and people are. It's like the Canada of America, Oregon.
I don't know if I've heard that, but there's definitely a lot of hippies out there. But what I was getting to about being out there in the camper in Montana is that they still, even though the grizzly bears are hibernating, they still got mountain lions and gray wolves.
What?
Yeah.
The fuck out of here.
Yeah. So we're gonna be out there like camping like on the side of a river.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, somewhere. I don't know. We're gonna figure it out.
Dude, that means there has to have been a guy.
This is the first time I'm ever driving a camper. I've never been in like
the big motherfucker,
like a 16,
Bad,
like a 16-footer.
JB Smooth,
a 16-footer. It sleeps like five people. It sleeps like 2 adults in one bed,
now you
2 adults in another bed, and a child.
Okay, so let's just, to break this down, because a lot of people listening may or may not have ever done it before. So when you're going into this deal, you got a stove, You got a toilet. Like how is it set up?
Yeah, you got like a stove. So you got like the cab in the front, you know, and then right above you, a thing flips down, and that's a bed.
Okay.
And you could fit 2 people up there, but that'll be one of us.
Right.
And then behind the driver's seat, there's 2 seats with a table, and that table pushes down and put a mat on there, and that sleeps like a smaller person or a child.
Or you could play cards on it.
Well, yeah, I'm just saying, it folds down to a bed. That's one bed,
Yeah.
or it's a table. Then across from that, you got a stove.
What does it run on? Electricity?
You have gas. No, you got like a propane tank or whatever.
That's fucking crazy
Or-
because when you think about something you drive, like you wouldn't put a propane.
I don't know
grill
if it's
in your
propane.
car.
I don't know if it's propane. It's some type of gas.
It might
Don't
be.
quote me on propane. I doubt it is.
We could look it
But,
up later.
Yeah. We could look it up right now. I know exactly where it is. I'll tell you. Hold on.
Just because I know I'm hitting you with like a million questions and
No, that's cool.
But-
People want to know. We'll talk about it. Gotta let people know you could rent RVs and go travel the fucking world, and it's honestly, if you like, it comes out to the same price as if you was to fly somewhere and rent a hotel, stay in a hotel for a week, and have a rental car, as if you were to just buy a camper and just travel.
So wait, hold on, Bert. For everybody listening, you might be saying, I know they're at home thinking to themselves, well, bro, I might
be crazy, but
I got a job, I got responsibilities, I just can't get up and leave. You got a job too, though.
yeah,
So
but I get some vacation time.
But that's exactly the point. You take that vacation time and you make the most of it.
And I dedicate all my time to go fucking see
So
the top of the world every time. Like, every time I go to see the top of the world. That's what I see.
So basically, if you're an
Awesome.
average Joe, you could do this shit if you save your money away properly and you make sure you execute your vacation time
Hell
at the
yeah.
perfect time. You could do this shit. It's
Hell
not,
yeah. And I got, hella bills and hella stupid fines that just pop up, but whatever. We'll pay those eventually. This was already planned before that, so it's a little more important to me.
Well, especially because, dude, this might be the one time you get to go.
Yeah, who knows what happens next year. I'm going to Big Sky, Montana. I'm going to ride that shit, and then if the roads are clear and we can make it, we're going to go down to Wyoming and Jackson Hole, and we're going to hopefully get some sick ass powder.
And that means snow for all you jerk offs that think that he's talking about coke
Hell
right
no,
now.
I don't
You
do none of
fucking
that
fiends. You're not talking about cocaine. Dude. Okay. So the place you were talking about, Oregon, right? Where
Yeah.
you said they have mountain lions and shit.
No,
Or
I'm
is that
sure
Montana?
I'm sure they have them out there too, but where we were on the resort, I doubt that they really were in our area. They were probably down, if anything, down in the valley, but
Because when you say that, dude, the first thought that popped in my head was there's a guy that's boarding. He doesn't know it,
And
but
a
there's a
mountain
mountain
pops
lion
out.
just behind
Yeah.
him, just gunning down the hill, just
Well,
waiting to fucking take him
I
out.
saw a picture the other day, and there was a deer on a trail, and that just made me question, like, well, if there's a deer on the trail,
Yeah, because that's their food, bro.
where's the mountain lion?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, and they're stalkers, so
Cats are
they'll sit
fucking
there.
killers, bro.
But if they say, if you see a bear, you play dead.
Yeah.
But if you see a cat, a mountain lion, you fucking throw your hands up and you run at it and you scream. "Ah!"
While some people's first instinct might be to run, other people's might be to approach the mountain lion. So you definitely do not want to approach the mountain lion. You really want to stand firm and stand your ground. And I found it interesting that they suggest that you maintain direct eye contact. Now with bears, that's a no-no, but with mountain lions, you are supposed to stare at them and, make them realize, like, I am standing my ground and I'm not afraid of you.
Loser. What are you looking at?
It is suggested that you raise your voice and speak firmly.
Go ahead. Make my day.
Like if you see a cat and you
Right,
run at
yeah.
it, it'll
Show
fucking
book,
book.
yeah.
But if you get too close to them, that's when they fucking attack.
They'll be like, dude, I
All right, now you're
fucking-
too close. Bang, and they just
Yeah.
take you out with
You
one
gotta
hit.
stay out of their fucking strike zone.
If a mountain lion hits you, yo, your whole cheek's coming off.
The
Like
fuck
you're
outta
done.
here. Bro, you seen that
And
video
you look
on
like
YouTube?
Two-Face.
You seen that video on YouTube with the guy that was just sitting in a fucking lounge chair out in the middle of nowhere, and a bear just goes walking by, and he's like, "Oh yeah, have a seat. You know, come and sit down."
I don't think I saw that.
Dude, it's fucking crazy. And then there's another dude that got attacked. He was fucked up, like seconds away from death, bro. His hat held his brains in his fucking head. It was the craziest shit I've ever heard in my fucking life.
She got my head good. I don't know what's under my hat.
We know his brain's intact.
Animals scare the fucking shit out of me. Then again, I'm afraid of ticks. Not because they're gross. Little animals, like one of those fuckers bites you, dude, and then you got some fucking disease for the rest of your life. That's some scary shit. Never mind, man. But I guess what you're dealing with, mountain lions, bears, like there's a lot of shit that could distract an animal like that. Not like out here. I think it's the smaller shit that would get you first.
I had to say, YouTube, I am not impressed. I am not impressed at all. You would not believe how difficult it is to find this fucking asshole's video. I don't even want to see what the bear did to his head and his body and all that shit. I just wanted to get a quote directly from him, which I can't find without it being attached to a news source, which goes out of its way to make sure they talk over the man who got attacked and dub their own stupid fucking voice over it, who's never been attacked in their fucking life. Their voice has never been attacked by a bear. I don't want to hear from you, dude. Shut the fuck up. Secondly, looking for some type of a pussy quote, like from a movie or something, like, oh, you fucking bitch, you fairy, you pussy, something like that. I put it in the YouTube search engine, and I get, look, this is what I get. YG, Miguel, Young Nudie, whoever the fuck that is. Wheeler Walker Jr., respect to that guy, man. I heard of that dude. I'm not into his shit, but whatever, dude. Whatever. That dude, I think he's a comic. Or am I thinking of Dean Delray? I don't know. Pussy Riots, whatever, dude. Hey, you know what? If you're gonna fucking just name shit whatever you want, you can't try to be all offended at me for my word selection. Fucking humps.
A mosquito, the odds are probably in the favor of a mosquito giving you West Nile and killing you more than a mountain lion
I don't know about that.
would murder you.
No, I don't know about that.
Oh shit. You know what this means? It's fucking game show time, bitches. It's time to look it up. What's more likely? West Nile? Well, it would help if you spelled it right, asshole. I spelled it Nyle. I don't know. I never had to spell Nile in my fucking life. Dude, don't judge me. I can hear you. Don't laugh at me all you want. Don't judge me, dude. I never said I was a fucking speller, okay? So I talk into a microphone and I don't write books because I don't spell that great. Mountain lion attack. I cannot be the only person to ever search this. Let's find out. Mountain lion attacks on the rise. Since I don't know how to do this, we are going to look up the ratio of mountain lion attacks versus infected West Nile deceases. That's what we're going to do. This is from April 11th of 2019. Instead, we'll just go with a generic Google response, which is, today it's estimated that between 4,000 and 6,000 mountain lions live in the state. In what state is that, asshole? You can tell me. Attacks on people are they put attacks on people are extremely rare. There have been 14 mountain lion attacks on humans since 1986 in California, 3 of them being fatal. Quoted from someplace on June 20th, 2017. Why do they choose to accent all of the wrong words? I don't understand. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Okay, so let's see. West Nile virus statistics. Anybody? 2019. Okay. Beautiful. As of October 1st, 2019, total of 46 states and the District of Columbia reported West Nile virus infections in people, birds, or mosquitoes. In 2019, overall 627 cases of West Nile virus in people have been reported to the CDC. And throw your motherfucking hands up and follow me, right? So what does this mean for us? I don't know, because there's a horrible fucking way to do this. It doesn't, but did it say how many? Alright, 627 cases have been reported throughout America, right? So we go mountain lion attacks 2019. And we'll see how these numbers match up. Why can't you... Jesus. Why do you do this? I don't need to see this kid's half eyes wide shut deal. Look, it sucks that the guy got fucking attacked. He's a child. But where the fuck are you as a child that you got a mountain lion attack? Well, depending on where he lives, maybe he was in his backyard, asshole. Yeah, how about that? Click on the video right in front of you, stupid. 8-year-old boy attacked by mountain lion in backyard. My apologies. I'm sorry. Thinking about Jersey garbage. This is the fucking advantage to editing, because I've just proven to you through very, very sloppy statistics that you actually are more likely to die from a mosquito than you are by a mountain lion. So suck on that, fuckface. What you gotta say now? I don't, you know, I'm sorry.
I don't know about that. I think a mountain lion will get you before a mosquito does.
Probably, you're right.
Yeah.
Wishful thinking.
Especially if you're not fucking paying attention. For sure. Well, what the fuck is LP gas? Because that's what you get. You get 46.2 liter LP gas.
LP gas.
What does that stand for? LP.
Modern propane.
Is it?
Yeah.
Alright, so that's what it is. Propane. Boom.
Gas or liquid gas, also referred to as simple propane or butane, flammable mixtures. A hydrocarbon gas is used as fuel, heating appliances, cooking equipment, and vehicles. Dude, I didn't know that they changed the name up for it.
So it's like a couple gallons of propane.
Wow.
12 gallons of propane, yeah. So that's what you start with, and you get like you start with like a bunch of water, fresh water, and you got a gray water tank and for the bathroom and whatnot. And if you use it, you gotta empty that shit out.
Oh yeah, it's got the hose, right?
But the fucked up thing is that like there's no RV parks or campgrounds open in like anywhere that I was checking in Montana.
So it's all summer shit.
So we're just gonna have to use up what we have, 'cause it comes with a generator.
Right.
We're just gonna have to use the generator for the nighttime, 'cause it's gonna be cold.
Ah, fuck.
Yo, daytimes like highs are like 7 to 10, 7 to 15, some shit like that. From what I was reading.
7
degrees.
or 10 degrees?
Yeah.
Get the fuck out
like
of
in
here.
like in the morning time to the afternoon type deal, you know?
Fuck that.
Yeah.
So dude, your shit must like keep you really fucking warm then, no? You would freeze to death.
Yeah, well, I'm working on getting another suit anyway, because I just lost a lot of weight. I'm getting like a one piece to specifically for like this trip and for everything else that I do, but slated with like 60 grams of whatever, I don't even know what it is, GSM, whatever. But I plan on getting like another undergarment, like a one piece undergarment that goes along with it to keep me even warmer. So I'm hoping to get some nice deep snow so that it's just like up to my chest, just fucking splashing you in the face.
Dude, you gotta walk
riding frozen surfing frozen waves.
So you're surfing ice, basically.
I wouldn't call it ice, but like,
if you fall, you're gonna get banged up.
no, hell no.
No.
Dude, listen, I'm not that great,
Yeah.
but I could fucking get down a mountain. You know what I mean? But last year when we went to Bachelor, the first time, the snow was pretty packed. I don't want to blame it on the snow. It's more my riding. I'm not that great. But I push myself to get better every time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course.
I could ride diamonds. I could ride black diamonds, but I don't be doing no crazy shit. I take my time, but I'll get down that bitch. But nah, when we went to Oregon, we rode the face right down, and I fucking tumbled right down that shit head over heels like 4 times, and it didn't hurt. I just got right up and kept riding.
So you got lucky.
It just didn't hurt. Like it's the snow's so deep.
Or
like,
is it the adrenaline is
no
pumping
the
so
snow
hard?
the snow is so deep that you just like
You never hit ground.
no, you don't ever hit the ground. You just roll around in the fucking snow. It's like unless you're like you bend your arm like backwards or something, like you're really or there's like stones where we were riding. There weren't like any big rocks or anything like that. So
when do you have a technique for when you fall? Do they teach you a specific way? Like, all right, if you know you're gonna fall, try to lean this way.
You want to lean with the mountain. You don't want to fall forward. If you fall forward, you're gonna smack.
Oh, okay. So you want to go backwards.
You want to fall backwards up to up against the mountain.
Oh shit!
You know.
Damn. Dude,
yeah.
This is a lot. This is really interesting though, dude, because I feel like this is snowboarding. When people think of sports or outdoor shit in general, there's hunting, football. I mean, I'm talking about the average layman jerk off, not people that are out there doing it.
I figure so, maybe. I mean, there's a huge snowboard and skiing community. You know, there's tons of people that's in the X Games and the Olympics. You know what I mean?
That's true. I don't watch the Olympics, so maybe I'm the jerk off that I'm talking about, right?
You just say outdoor sports, someone's really not going to name that unless you say winter sports.
Right.
You feel me? Like, because it's kind of categorized differently, but. Yeah, I don't know too many people. Like, I know a good amount. I don't know a lot of people, but I know some people, and I know like one person who snowboards as well as I do that I can ride with. So we go do everything together. That's who I ride with, and we push each other to get better, and it's just gonna be that's it.
So now you guys are like,
we be trying to get people to come with us. We try to train people. I bought so much used gear. When you go to the mountain and you use rental gear, it's fucking horrible.
It's like
their
rental shoes.
Their rental gear. Their rental gear sucks, dude. You can't turn in that shit. Everyone's falling, and it's because they.
It's not fitted.
It's because they try to turn,
yeah.
And there's no response in the bindings because the bindings are all busted up. So they try to turn and they don't turn, so they just fucking throw themselves to the ground. So I went and acquired a bunch of used gear off of Letgo for a cheap price that is nice and works well. And anytime someone needs to or wants to learn how to ride or come riding with me, I got boots and everything. I just let them rock that shit and I teach them.
I mean, that's definitely a way to do it.
I love doing that. I love introducing people to the sport because I love doing it.
And do you think the reason why people have such a hard time with rental equipment is because it's not fit to their body? Because isn't that important, the size of everything?
They size you up, you know what I mean? Because that you put in your weight and all that.
Yeah, but I mean,
they size you up, but I mean, what it is that it's old. It's all old, beat up shit.
Yeah.
You know, it's not as technical as like a nice board would be. And even the stuff that I bought used has been kept very well. So it's still like everything I bought was mint condition. And I all bought boards for under $100 each.
Shit.
So it was nice, you know. I got like 6 of them at home just chilling.
I mean, that's good though that you can, and it's like this shit is everywhere. If you know how to look for it, you're gonna find it.
What's that? Boards and skis and shit?
All the shit you would need, yeah.
Yeah, of course. You just go right online.
That's fucking crazy. Dude, it's like a whole
You've
world.
Never done it.
No,
You've never
but that's
seen it.
because
That's why I'm trying to get you to come out there. Y'all need anyone listening, We about to start a GoFundMe for Kevin. Let's get his ticket paid to come to Montana with me.
Dude, that would be a goddamn nightmare. Just because
you'd be just hanging out in the camper. Unless we get you in a sit ski, you trying to go skiing? You can stand up.
I don't know, dude. Seems dangerous.
You could go in a sit ski.
I mean, bro,
do you know what a sit ski is?
I barely walk around.
Do you know what a sit ski is?
No.
You need to do some LSD. That's what you
Nah, get the fuck. Nope. Bro, I can't even smoke weed. I'm gonna do LSD.
Listen.
I wish I was high as fuck right now.
You sit in a sit ski. You sit in like this thing. It's for people who are paralyzed or whatever, don't have legs or don't have legs but are paralyzed from legs down. Maybe legs, I don't know. Yeah. But you just sit in this thing and you have like 2 skis attached to these things that you hold, and there's a ski underneath the thing you sit in on shocks, and you ride around in that like that. It's pretty dope. I've seen this dude. There's this thing called Corbett's in Jackson Hole, and it's like a 30-foot drop. And I watched a video of this guy jump off that in a sit ski, and he landed it and kept going. That shit was pretty sick. Yeah.
That shit seems very intimidating, dude.
Yeah.
Was it easy for you to pick up on it?
They took the bong away.
Oh shit.
When did she take that?
It was a small. Well, you got a piece.
I just didn't even see her come in here.
Yeah, no, she took it when we first started. And that was a fucking killer, that goddamn thing.
That shit was nice. It was a hitter.
It looked like if you took the fucking gems at the end of a Sonic level and turned it into a fucking bong in real life, dude. That's what it looked like. That shit is no joke. You're doing everything that you want to do. How many places have you been so far? I know you're going to Montana. You've been to Oregon. I'm pretty sure you've been to Colorado. No?
Oregon was the first and only time I went west. And Oregon was the first and only time I went west. And other than that, I've been up to Vermont. I've been to Killington. I've been to Mount Snow.
Okay.
I'm about to go to Sugar Bush this year.
So
I just got this pass called the Icon Pass.
Yeah.
And it gives me access to 41 destinations worldwide.
Oh, shit.
And it's pretty fucking sweet. So I get like 5 days because I bought like the cheaper pass. So I get like 5 days at each resort. So there's like good. 2 or 3 in Vermont. I think there's 3 in Vermont. There's one in like New Hampshire, one in Maine. But we're going to frequent the Vermont. That's 15 days. That's probably all we're going to get. Plus the week in Montana. So.
Well, dude, to put it into perspective for people, how much can you get done in 5 days in one of these places? Can you do all this shit?
We're not going to ride all 5 days. The last time when we went to Oregon, we rode for like 3 days straight, and my boy like pulled his groin. Yeah, no. So I told him, I was like, man, you gotta get in shape. Like I was fine. Yeah. I felt fine. But like I told him,
shit when you go home,
I'm like, yo, you gotta do some jump squats, you gotta do some lunges, you gotta get in shape, man. You can't be going out here just all tight and stiff. You gotta build some endurance, Yeah, you can't be going out there not ready. You're gonna be hurting by the second day. We're gonna be gone for 5 days and at like this fucking giant ass place.
So what does he do for the rest of the time? He's just gotta chill in the RV or wherever.
What, when we're not riding?
Yeah.
We're gonna go fishing.
Well, no, I mean when he pulled his shit.
Oh, we weren't in the RV, but that was the last day before we got on the plane.
Oh fuck! Got lucky then.
Yeah.
So you're just able to fucking.
Yeah.
You're like, all right, now I know better. This could have happened on the first day. I got lucky because he probably would have been super pissed. I know I would be. But dude, of all the places that you've been so far, what is your favorite one and why is it your favorite? If you even have one.
Oh, definitely Mount Bachelor in Oregon because it was just the first experience I had out west. And when you went on the backside of the mountain, it's just like a winter wonderland. There's just so much snow all over the place and it's just fucking amazing. Like it was just like pillows and pillows of snow wherever you looked.
It sounds fucking
super sweet.
Awesome.
Did you see this shit DMX making a comeback. Did you read anything about that? I just saw like an article about it.
I just seen him pop up in GQ. He did a gay interview where all they brought up was his fucking singles. Like, not even good ones. Like, I can go through the discography and name the songs that the average jerk-off doesn't know that listens to the radio, but they Party Up, Rough Riders, Anthem, What's My Name, shit like that. All they asked him was what it was like to record those songs, and has he ever regretted shit and doing the fucking Cradle to the Grave soundtrack. And he was like, bro, what I thought was the only cool thing that came out of that interview was he was like, dude, there was a fucking tour bus that was on set, and after we were done filming the movie, I would go into the tour bus and I would start recording records. He was like, but I had to stop recording because the fucking director was like, I want that for the soundtrack, I want that for the soundtrack, I want that. And he was like, dude, these were gonna be album cuts, but now I gotta give them to him. So it got to the point where I had to stop recording records because he wanted to take everything that I was doing. But as far as a comeback, let's see, man. Let's fucking put him in the search here. DMX comeback.
What these bitches want from him?
Swiss Beats, Rick Ross, DMX, just in case. I don't know if I believe that. Yeah, preview unavailable. I'm sure it is.
You be mumble rapping? Do you do that on a side note? Is that why you got the wig?
Oh, yeah. No, well, I made a character. I originally made a character. I called it, I think it was Tekashi 6'4" or some shit like that. Yeah, and I just acting like an asshole. Like every 5 minutes I would just be like, well, you want a problem, bitch? Blah, blah. You don't want nothing with me. Just being a fucking idiot. But I'm thinking, dead serious, I'm thinking about making a mumble rap record. Just for the fucking fuck of it. Because it's so easy, dude.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not too good at making rap, but if you put like a poppy beat or like a country type beat on for whatever reason, I could just cause it's slow and my brain doesn't work that quick. Yeah, for real. Cause like if I'm driving and you say something to me, I'll hear it and I'll be like, what? And then it'll process it in my head and I'll be like, oh, never mind. But what were you saying?
So I was,
see what I'm saying? Like, I'm fucking lit.
Talking about mumble rapping and shit. Because we mentioned DMX.
So, like, if you put something a little slower on, I could usually, like, write down a whole fucking silly-ass song.
But, dude, I haven't written anything for so long.
Not write down, but, like, freestyle it out.
No, but the sick part is, dude, maybe they write it out. I don't know. I don't listen to 90% of this dog shit. I was just with the neighbor.
New shit is trash. Not all of it. Some of it's alright, but most of it is trash. Like 90% of it.
I was with the neighbor the other day, and he had on fucking Boogie in a Hoodie, Mood Swings. And I was listening to it in the car, not like I had a choice, but I was like, the beat is okay, but what the fuck is this guy even talking about?
Bullshit.
So, I don't even think they take the time to sit down and actually write a fucking record. Like, literally, you could just go in there. We can come up with a record right now. Right now, we could just be like, just thinking of shit like, alright, Percocets, syrup, and 3 or 4 other things that, money, bitches, rims, Percocet, syrup, money, bitches, rims, and then you throw a fucking
yo, I come with the flow. Everybody know. Hey, what?
Now all you gotta do,
hop in the whip.
All you gotta do is auto tune that, dude, and nobody's listening to what you're saying. They don't give a fuck.
Drinking the syrup, we getting lit. Hop in the whip. Yo, faded, can't even see. I can't rap for shit. For real, that's what I'm saying.
No, I can't either.
I can never rap, ever.
But dude, that's why...
I guess because I just don't live that life.
Nah. Yeah, you don't live that life, dude. You gotta be fucking... And you know what? If you're gonna be a successful rapper, you gotta be popping perks, and you gotta fuck
nowadays
2 bitches at a time.
Nowadays, that's because, I'm telling you, that's because that's what the media wants to put out, because that's what they want people doing.
Right.
That's what they want. Because think about it. Back when rappers, and not just rappers, but when like artists were putting out what they were, like, they weren't talking about doing those drugs. They were talking about smoking weed and selling drugs. And that's what everybody was doing. You know what I mean? Like, there was crackheads and shit like that back then. There was dope heads and shit back then. You know what I'm saying? But the people people coming up wasn't using that shit like that. You know what I mean? Like, the people we know weren't. You know what I'm saying? Like, now it's like they're just telling you in the music to do it, and it's crazy. Like, it's supposed to be cool to fucking be high on Percocet and fucking lean. Like, that shit's not cool, yo.
Yeah, dude, it's not. I got a podcast episode that's going to be coming out.
You know what's cool? Mushrooms and marijuana.
Hell yeah. But,
that's what's cool.
But I'll co-sign marijuana all day.
Listen, if he could do... Listen, you could do some mushrooms. You should just eat like a half a gram.
Dude, I had a trippy kid. Like, this dude... All this kid did was trip. He was like, bro, listen, you do not have the mental setup to be tripping. He's like, if I ever give you a sticker or a piece of gum, don't eat it, bro.
No,
because that shit's laced with LSD.
You should totally do it. Yo, I could see through my bed sheets one night. It was the most amazing thing.
That doesn't sound like a good time, dude.
No,
I don't
it's
need
fucking
X-ray
awesome.
vision.
Yo, that's like, yo, I swear to God, it was the most craziest shit in the world.
Like, I'm perfectly okay with sparking a joint or smoking a bowl. That gives me the perfect high because it allows my thoughts to slow down. I dissect what I'm thinking about. Yeah, that's a good call, because everybody is gonna be like, oh, that's the place we need to go to.
Yeah.
Let's go knock on that door, since they're talking about all the things that we're interested in.
Hit the blinds too. We're out here, just everything's open. Everybody can see us. 2nd, 3rd floor.
Yeah.
Broadcasting.
It's wild.
Broadcasting live.
It's fucking wild, dude. Plus, we're having turf wars right now.
Turf wars
with those people over there. The condos across the way think they're fucking better than us.
Oh yeah, because they got balconies.
Yeah, they're like, dude, we don't want those people walking around on our property. Meanwhile, you bring your dogs over here and you shit.
Don't pick up their shit.
They don't pick up their
Fuck
shit.
Those people.
You bring your kids over here to play in our park, but when we even try to cut through there to take the shortcut to go across, they're like, oh, they're trespassing on our property. You bitch, motherfucker! If I paid $250,000 for a place to live, the last thing I'd be worried about is who's walking on the street where the fuck I live at.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Is that your mask for Halloween?
That's Jen. She's working on an Oogie Boogie costume.
Oh, yeah? That's pretty fucking dope.
She's got the fucking... She's got the body.
I could pull off like Jack Sparrow.
Dude, you know who you look like right now? I gotta pull a picture up of him, but the singer is ZZ Top. You remind me of with brown hair, dude.
Yeah.
Dead ass.
The singer is ZZ Top.
Yeah, let's fucking...
I get told I look like Aquaman all the time, and I'm like, y'all crazy. I get told I look like motherfucking Johnny Depp, but like, I'll be like, who? Like Jack Sparrow, because I got dreads. I got locks. So...
See, he's got the fucking hat on, dude, but look, he's got the glasses...
Oh yeah,
he's got the glasses going on.
He don't even got a face.
Yeah,
he don't even got a face. It's all beard and glasses.
Yeah, but you got all dreads. You got the beard. You got the sunglasses going on.
He got this shit all covered up.
Yeah, well, he's smart though, dude. He could probably.
Mine don't grow like that. Yo, I haven't touched my face in 2 years.
Shit.
And this is all I got.
It doesn't itch?
No.
That would drive me fucking crazy.
No, it's soft. But this is all I got.
For 2 years.
It doesn't grow anywhere than that.
Yeah, but dude, that's the perfect amount.
No, I wish I had like that side shit so I could like I
Like
don't
the
know.
whole
I just
phase.
I just wish it grew a little faster. Like I just kind of want some longer beard. You know what I'm saying? But whatever. I got this little premature ass fucking beard.
Hey, man,
It's all I'm stuck with.
It's
Yeah,
better than
man.
anything I can grow. I promise you that. I just look like I'm homeless when I try to grow a beard. Dude. It's fucking dirty as shit.
That's funny. Oh man, can we speak about recycling?
Dude,
Because
whatever you want, man.
Because people need to know about this. It is fucking crazy.
And you gotta be the one to tell them.
The recycling rate is like 9%, like 9 point something percent of like the United States. So like all the recycling that you put in your can and everyone throughout the whole United States, like I think it's the United States. I don't know if you can Google that. See if you can Google that. What's the recycling rate of the United States? Maybe it's just New Jersey. But either way, only 9 point whatever percent of that actually gets recycled because people don't know how to recycle. You need to put bottles, cans, jars, cardboard, not pizza boxes because they're contaminated with oil, junk mail, newspapers.
According to the report, only 25.8% of nearly 262 million tons of municipal solid waste generated in the U.S. in 2015 were recovered for recycling. While composting is considered a combination of recycling, a diverse rate increased to 34.7%. That figure was 34.6% in 2014. So either way, it's still less than half. That's not good.
Yeah.
So what are we separating shit?
So the problem is, well, that's the problem is because people aren't really, they don't know what they think.
What doesn't.
They think, listen, I work for a garbage company and I pick up people's recycling and they put, it is. People put shoes. People put shoes in there. People put like ceramic items in there. People put like fucking Swiffers and vacuums in the recycling because it's fucking plastic, but it's not. All plastic is not recyclable.
Right, you wouldn't yet
to
bring that to a dump, right?
Exactly, and they figure out what to do with it because they'll take it apart and figure that out. But people put like paper plates, paper towels, like used paper towels. I've seen food waste. People are just lazy, man. But for the most part, I think a lot of people just aren't educated on it because when we in smaller communities talk to, it's mostly like older people.
Yeah.
When we talk to them, because we were leaving cans behind full because they had bullshit and plastic bags. Plastic bags are not recyclable. Like, they're just not.
So they go in the garbage.
They go in the garbage. Like, shouldn't even use them. But yeah.
Fuck.
Like, yeah, honestly, you should just put your shit in a can loose. It's pretty gross to think about it, but
what's the weirdest thing you've ever found in a recycling bin?
Like the most ignorant thing?
Or that too, yeah.
The most ignorant thing I ever found in a recycling bin is like a fucking whole chicken. Like a rotisserie chicken.
In a recycling
Yeah,
bin?
like in the container. Like, come on, like...
So, like, they're thinking is, well, even though there's a chicken in there,
like,
the outside's plastic. I mean, that shit's still
either
count.
that or they're just like, oh, whatever. They just throw wherever. I don't know what they're thinking.
The
but
bones
there's
are
a fucking chicken in there.
biodegradable.
Shoes, I think, is crazy. Vacuums, I think, is crazy. Like, it's fucking nuts. I mean, I'll go up to recycling cans and just look in them and shake my head. And I look into people's windows.
Right, you gotta see
hoping that they can see me, and I just shake my head. I just shake my head at them. And then, like, for the most part, like, we dump a lot of the cans because we end up just having to go back. But in small communities, we had a big turnaround, and if people come out, we tell them, and they usually fix it. They usually change what they're doing. And dude, you gotta see like the recycling center when they get backed up because the machine breaks down because of the shit that people put in the recycling. Dude, there's piles of fucking recycling.
Oh my god.
It's insane. It's crazy, you know. I'm just like, damn, yo, no one knows how. It's like, yo, just bottles, cans, paper like newspaper or junk mail. Fucking bottles, cans, newspaper. What else? What the fuck else? Why am I having a brain fart right now?
Yeah, you said bottles. Okay.
Cardboard.
Cardboard, yeah.
Cardboard. And that's it. Nothing else. Like
Everything else.
nothing used. Like unless it's like a bottle or a jar, like you could wash that out. You know what I mean? They could wash it out. But like if it's like paper plates and shit like that, like that's fucking trash. Put that shit in the trash.
So what do you?
And don't bag your recycling. Don't bag it.
See, they tell us here to bag.
Do not bag your recycling.
They tell us to separate it, bag it, and then when they tell us to throw it out, there's only 3 garbage cans where everybody just throws everything. So it was all done for fucking nothing.
Yeah, no, exactly, and that's the crazy part is that it's like I don't know where it goes from there.
Probably a land.
When it's certain sites that you dump at, they take it different places, but you know.
So, dude, what do you think is the most mistaken item for recycling that should be put in the garbage besides pizza boxes? Is there a common item that people would think?
Oh yeah, like all those plastic clamshells, like that you get, like say you get like those fancy salads, and it comes in those plastic clamshells.
Oh yeah.
Those are garbage. Those don't go in your recycling bin unless you want to bring it to a recycling center yourself. But that's not what gets recycled. Plastic bottles. That's it.
So is there anything that people can do that can maybe help to up the percentage besides separating and putting the right shit in the right bins?
Go online and educate yourself.
There it is, man.
It's that simple. Like if you want to help that part of like recycling shit, because that would be a big help. Go online, educate yourself, get your recycling clean, and help them process your recycling faster so that it gets done properly.
So, dude, I have to ask you this. Since you're big into all this shit and you're in the know, what do you think about the whole idea of paper straws and, saving the turtles and all that shit? Is that all bullshit, do you think?
No, it's not bullshit. Bro, there's a whole fucking island of plastic that's like as big as a continent floating in the sea.
Shit.
Yeah, it's disgusting. Plastic is horrible. And they need to go to hemp everything.
Yeah, I think
they need to go to hemp everything because that is the way. That's the future, dude. Yeah, hemp is the best thing you could do. You get fuel, clothes, and
yeah, but to bring it around,
I couldn't name all. I'm fucking slow, but
yeah, but I mean, I've heard you can even make like car doors and shit out of hemp.
Dude, a guy made a plane.
That's fucking.
He made a plane out of hemp wood.
But to circle around to a conspiracy theory, since that's the theme all month anyway, isn't that the reason why this shit is illegal in the first place? Because then the cotton industry takes a hit.
Yeah,
oil would
it's all about money. Everything's about money.
All of it. So like, it's completely fucked that we can undo the damage, but because somebody wants a big paycheck, they don't have there's no vested interest in doing that, like curing AIDS, curing cancer, all this bullshit. Now, I saw something you posted up on Facebook, and I know I'm jumping around, but I'm curious about this. You posted an article on Facebook saying that canola oil is not a real thing. I recently switched from vegetable oil to canola oil because I thought canola oil was healthier. That's a
no, you want to go to olive oil.
Olive oil is the way to go?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, olive oil. I mean, unless you're like deep frying. but you don't want to be deep frying. If you know what's really good, air fryers.
Yeah.
Air fryers are fucking sweet. I have an air fryer. I use it all the time. I put I chop up some raw sweet potatoes.
Gummy skin! Just peeling me fucking stuff! Fuck!
I throw it in the air fryer with a tablespoon of oil in the bottom of the air fryer. And you only need a tablespoon of oil when you use raw potatoes. Other than that, you could put like, if you eat chicken nuggets or fried fish, like you could buy like frozen fried fish, which is like if that's what you do.
What good are you? Get yourself together, for Christ's sake.
Whatever.
You hear the judgment.
No, I mean, you know, it is what it is.
Honestly, bro, but you can't eat healthy food
if it's wild caught, it's still better than farm raised. I'll tell you that. If you're buying like frozen wild caught like breaded already fish, it's still better than buying that fucking fresh farm raised bullshit.
You hear that, Butcher Box? You know,
Butcher Box.
You could have a fucking ad space in this bitch, dude, but instead you want to keep fucking around. I don't know what you're doing with your life, bro. Fuck out of here. So I don't know. I know it's late as fuck right now.
Yeah, it's mad late. We were at my cousin's wedding, having a good old time.
Sick, dude.
Yeah.
Congratulations to her.
DJ played a good amount of music, but
he was trash.
No, he's not.
No,
Yeah,
don't say
he was trash. Here's why he was trash. First of all, pull the microphone.
I liked a lot of songs that he played.
It's not even about.
I think it was like Renee's soundtrack.
It's not about the music selection. It's about the way that he went about doing it. Pull the microphone away from your face just a little bit.
So, yeah.
2, you're in a fire department venue. Lower your fucking volume a little bit, bro. It does not need to be that loud. Have you never heard of a sound check before? And 3, for the love of everything.
Oh, what, on his mic?
Yeah. And for the love of everything that is fucking holy, you not know how to transition from one song to another, meaning you play 3 hype songs, then you jump into Nelly, and then you jump back into a hype song. And, dude, I used to DJ shit, bro. When people would eat, you would purposefully put on motherfuckers like Frank Sinatra, Tony Bennett, Dean Martin. Calm shit. You're not playing like elevated music during that time. It's like the guy is jumping around. I saw it, which I like the fact that he was involved. He was really into what he was doing. So was the chick with him.
Alright, look, I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I could do the same thing that guy did. And you know what? More power to him. Respect for doing the job. Everybody else seem happy with it. But I notice small shit like that, even if nobody else does, just because of the fact that I used to do it. Look, it's a completely different time now than it was then. Maybe that's the way people do shit. Maybe I should just shut the fuck up because I'm not in that line of work and he is. But I couldn't just let it go and not say something, man. And I would tell anybody that, including the dude, to his face. Bro, it's not that difficult to do a sound check, man. Make sure that you're hearing where the fuck your music is coming from all angles of the fucking room. Yes, you want it loud. You're not there playing a fucking small stereo for a reason. I get it. But at the same time, dude, you have to be mindful of where your speakers are placed, where the tables are at, and how loud your motherfucking microphone is if you're gonna practically be eating it every time you go to fucking talk. That's all I'm trying to say.
And he ran up to the DJ booth and I don't know, some guy, he was wearing a purple shirt all over the place dancing.
Oh, okay, I know you're talking about.
He runs up to the DJ and obviously can't hear what he's saying over the music, but he said something to the DJ and reached his hand out like he was grabbing for the mic. Dude shut him down cold and went, nah. And just grabbed it and held on to it. Like, I get why you would do that. I just thought that was fucking funny to watch.
Yeah.
Other than that, though, if that's her
down.
music selection, if that's what she's into, whatever, I just don't understand his transitions from one song to another and why he played certain songs at certain times. Didn't make sense to me, but I'm old school, so, you know, maybe that's the way they do things now. Because everything else, other than the small shit, but I don't think anybody who has never done that kind of shit before would notice an issue with that. Because the second that he started talking, I'm like, oh, I want to kill this motherfucker. Like, lower your volume a little bit, bro, but I can't be like, hey, I'm a washed up DJ from like 20 years ago, and this, and this is what you're doing wrong. He's going to be like, hey, buddy. Fuck you!
Yeah.
I got paid for this shit already.
Yeah.
So why don't you suck my dick and I'll do my job the way that I see it fit. Why don't you do what you're supposed to do and sit in that fucking chair and mind your goddamn business? You know, whatever. Get passionate about shit.
I think I got away from a write up at work today.
Did you?
Yeah, because when an incident happens, when something happens, they want to write you up. Like for instance, why do they want to? Oh yeah, I called out. So I called out, and I don't have any sick time, so they want to write me up. It's been 5 days since the day I called out, and they only have 5 business days to write you up.
Oh,
and they always wait to the last day, and I wasn't thinking about it. Like, it's not like I was trying to dodge a bullet, because it's whatever. I was planning on it or whatever. So, but like, I just got done working today, and my card was on the counter. Like, here's your card, clock out. So I clocked out and I left. And I messaged the boss and let him know, because let him know how much, that there was a little bit of garbage on the truck. And he tells me, you know, make sure next time, anytime before you leave, you come and see one of us. You come and see a boss, a manager, or whatever.
That's, they were gonna write you up.
So then I started thinking about it. I'm like, oh, he wanted to write me up. Oh, I think I just dodged that bullet. So now he can't give me my verbal, which is cool, because I used up all my sick time and I get a verbal. Check it out. I get a verbal, a write up, and then a last chance, and then I'm out. So if I still basically got 3 more call outs.
Right.
And then January starts and I get more time. So that I get all that, I get my days back. But if I don't get that verbal, then I still got that sitting there and I got away with a free one.
Sick.
So that'd be what's up, because I was planning on using them to go snowboarding before January. Like, as soon as we start getting snow out here on the East Coast, I'm gonna be up in that bitch.
Yeah.
Tie-dye shirts and all. Riding this shit. I had a lot of shit that I wanted to talk about when I was telling you that I wanted to come here and talk.
Yeah.
And now I'm sitting here and I'm like, what the fuck did I want to talk about?
Dude, that's the battle.
That's my problem. I gotta write shit down.
That's the battle. All you gotta do is just write down a simple idea. But my favorite way to do this podcast is come in here with nothing.